Virgo, hello, welcome to the Creative Witch channel. This is going to be a general reading for Virgos, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm so grateful that you're here, and I hope that there's a message in here for you. Here on my channel, I like to offer intuitive guidance as well as teach tarot and inspire you to live your best life. So here we go. Let's see what the overall energy is for you, Virgo. Okay, interesting. So you got the card. You got the Infinite card. This is a card that is limitless, it's timeless, it is that which is infinite. And that which is infinite are things like your soul, the universe, love, energy. Okay? How do you connect with the infinite potential and wisdom within and around you? Something to ask yourself here. So that's the overall energy for your reading, is infinite. So, you know, based on your soul, the universe, love, things of that sort. Let's see what tarot has for you. Okay. So your overall energy right now, you got the Page of Swords, which is typically a card of like curiosity, um, maybe some delayed news. It requires planning and acting on inspiration and ideas that you have. It could also be someone that is calculating and maybe even unconcerned with the feelings of others. But it's some sort of like learner, some sort of curiosity, okay? So patience is definitely needed, and it is a good time to act on your inspirations and ideas that come forward here, okay? Your current obstacle, though, you got the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is a card about defeat, um, self-sabotaging behavior, lack of communication, bullying, abuse, violence, self-sacrifice, or it could be something as simple as walking away from a situation. Okay, so that's your obstacle here is you're going through some kind of like messy energy, some sort of aggression or um, like abusive or defeating energy, okay? For your advice position, you got the Seven of Cups, but it came out in reverse. So for your advice, it's telling you to basically take a reality check, okay? It's time to find clarity in your situation. It's time to sober up. You know, if that resonates with you, it's definitely a big sign here that you need to sober up. Um, Something else it could indicate is, you having your inability to make a choice, okay? You could be presented with various people or situations or whatever resonates here for you. Wow, you got the Five of Swords twice. So there's definitely something going on with you mentally, some sort of messy behavior. Um, but yeah, so for your advice, you got like needing to get a reality check, needing clarity. Okay. Sober up, proceed forward with clarity. For your advice position, you got the Page of Cups, which is an intuitive card. You have two cards here indicating your root chakra as well, which is I have or I am. It's your energy, your stability, your comfort, your safety, things of that sort. Um, but the Page of Cups for your potential outcome is a good sign here. It's indicating love and comfort and intuitive guidance and, you know, being sensitive and imaginative, even a little bit psychic, um, emotional, youthful, curious, okay? Maybe it can be a little more curiosity in a more positive way. Um, but let's move down here with these clarification cards and go over the message here. So underneath the Page of Swords here, which if you look at this picture, like don't worry about the words on here, but look at the picture. To me, it looks like someone who is about to swing that sword. You know what I mean? It's based off curiosity, so maybe he's curious that what that will bring forward if he does swing the sword. You know what I mean? With it coming out with the Seven of Wands in reverse here, this is telling you that um, you need to defend yourself. You might be being misunderstood, attacked in some sort of way. Um, you might have a lack of preparation or lack of boundaries right now, and you're just letting someone come in and do a bunch of damage, basically. Um, this is telling you to ground and protect yourself, okay? This is a time to really ground and protect yourself and meditate and follow through with what your intuition and heart are telling you to do, okay? Um, share, share your thoughts and ideas if needed. Like I said, this Page of Swords card can also indicate like inspiration and create, creative ideas, okay? And that Seven of Wands is coming out to reaffirm that, okay? Protect yourself against haters, against people that um, no longer serve the energy that you're trying to resonate yourself in, okay? Um, let go of those people and those things, okay? Because they're causing you a lot of turmoil here, okay? You had the Five of Swords come out twice, and this was in your current obstacle position here, okay? So the Five of Swords is about conflict and unfair advantages, experiencing loss, needing to build up your confidence in something. But this is basically something that you just went through that's making you feel not confident. It's making you feel insecure. It's causing you to feel sore and feel grief and feel depleted. Okay. This could indicate fear of failure as well. And fear of failure is just so draining. It's painful. It feels just draining is the best way to describe it, because it's like you get these ambitious ideas or creative ideas and you want to act on them, but then that like ego self comes in and starts talking all this crap, making you feel inadequate, insecure, like you're going to fail, making you feel, anxious and putting you in a self-sabotaging mode, okay? And that is like one of the worst places to be, okay? Wins and losses are both a part of the human experience, okay? So anytime that you lose or fail, know that things are happening for you, not to you. And there's a lesson that you're meant to learn within that failure. When something doesn't work out for you, learn the lesson and take that wisdom and data and just move forward with it, okay? Um, go, instead of reacting in self-sabotaging behavior, react in self-improving behavior. Improve yourself, okay? Find the things that you need to upgrade within yourself and build on that experience, okay? Winning isn't everything. Winning is nice and it's fun and it's great to feel victorious, but understand that the steps and the small happenings and the small habits and whatever is going on, those are the things that are going to build up and paint that bigger picture for you, okay? When you do, I'm just going to use a painting as an example, but when you do a painting or some sort of art, it starts off with a blank canvas, and little by little you add things and create that masterpiece, okay? And that's what life is too. So moving on here, for your advice, like I said, the Seven of Cups in reverse, you got like, it's time to seek clarity. And you could possibly find this through solid friendships, through cooperation and community, and maybe even with your siblings, okay? But this is also just, finding your people, finding those deep friendships and stuff, and the family that you choose. Just because someone is a blood relative doesn't mean they need to be a person constantly in your life, okay? If they're toxic or bring you down or make you feel like crap, you don't need them. But the people that you choose to be your family are the ones that you need. Those are the ones that you should connect to and cherish, okay? Um, this is a card that's telling you to also like reach out for support, okay? Maybe if you're trying to sober up, if you're trying to find clarity within a situation or something, this is telling you to like seek out friendships and bonds and mentors and people that can help you. It could also indicate seeking out your spiritual self, like the three of like um, mind, body, spirit type ordeal here. It could be anything like that, but it's telling you to seek help, to seek friendships, to seek someone to help you stay on track with whatever it is that you're working towards here. Okay. Lastly, for the potential outcome coming out with the Page of Cups, you have the King of Wands come out as well. Okay. So the Page of Cups is someone that is like curious, intuitive, sensitive, thoughtful, you know, um, coming upon a good idea, some sort of intuitive guidance and idea might be coming in for you. And the King of Wands is here to tell you to act on that, okay? Have an entrepreneurial spirit, be a leader, act on those ideas that can be ultra successful, and, just embrace that fiery energy, okay? That fiery, passionate, heart-fueled energy to build this up for yourself, okay? Don't get stuck in self-sabotaging behaviors, though. That's what I'm really getting here is like you're overthinking something and it's causing you to move away from something that you should actually be moving more towards. Okay? That's what I'm getting here with this. So let's see. I'm going to pull from this dark mirror deck. It's a shadow deck. And I will provide my own intuitive insight as well as read a little bit from the book that it comes from. So what do we need to know for Virgo this week? What does Virgo need to know? Thank you. Okay. You got today for tomorrow. So let's see what this has here. The number 32. This is a stage of acceptance. Okay, that's what this card is indicating. A stage of acceptance. It may seem like a trade-off to sacrifice the present in order to secure a better future. That's what ants do, or to sacrifice the future to enjoy a better present, which is what cicadas do. Either choice holds a bitter taste. It's like watching a child play. Shouldn't she study? And if she were studying, wouldn't she regret not playing more? You meet a person you are attracted to. Do you go past and let it stay in the fantasy, or do you make a move and follow it through? The endless choice between regret and remorse. What if, for once, we turn our back to the dark? We do the unexpected and we shred it like a used dress. We can walk by the sea as no one is around and we skinny dip out of our worries. The present and the future are one single integrated connection. There is no choice because the road is only one. What we are today and what we are tomorrow may be different, but it is the same person. Okay, so that's kind of something that I was like speaking about previously is each, the only thing that we really have control over is the now, and the now is what creates our future. Okay, so if you're self-sabotaging yourself, then you're gonna just keep moving into more negative situations that are not for your highest good. But if you can, even if you think a bad thought, if you can just catch yourself and, something I like to do, like if I'm really down on myself, feeling insecure, like talking crap about myself, judging myself, anything like that, I'll catch it and I will replace it with like 3 to 5 positive things. So if I'm like looking in the mirror and I'm like, "Oh, God, you look like crap today, you know, then I'll catch myself and be like, oh my goodness, like your skin looks beautiful. You've got, wonderful straight teeth, your hair's long and healthy, like I'll just like try to go through things that are nice about myself, in order to retract and override that negative thought that I had. Okay, so that was just an example, but it's definitely something that you can do here because, um, if you can find uh, a way to control more of your present moment, and that's going to allow you to create more of those moments, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Mystical Oracle deck now, and this is a uh, true path, life path deck. So let's see what we have for you. Okay. And I also read a little bit from the book on this one and provide intuitive insight. But you got the number 17, compassion. This card represents expressing compassion for yourself and others. Swans symbolize pure love and divine balance. If you are compassionate with yourself, it will flow on to how you treat everyone else. Perhaps you have been pushing yourself lately or been unkind to yourself by rushing things, feeling stressed, taking on too much, or trying to follow strict regimens or ideals. Relax and show yourself some latitude. If you judge yourself harshly, this judgment is passed on to others, and this form of energy just makes everyone feel bad. Become quiet and turn inward, concentrating on your heart center. Your heart will let you know what is good for you and seek out experiences that are rewarding and full of light. When you honor yourself, being compassionate becomes so much easier. You see your struggles in others and you can feel what they are going through, and you are then able to lighten their load by sending them good thoughts rather than judgmental ones. Focus on shining your light in this world and becoming a beacon of hope to others. This is not the worldly trappings of fame, money, or status, but is true success. When you come from a heart-centered approach, your endeavors will be more prosperous than if you just focused on ego-based outcomes. Okay, so meditate on the image of the two swans and feel your heart center open and become filled with light, compassion, and loving consideration for others. It's really making me think of this Three of Cups card here too. This will help you to comprehend everyone's story and realize that they are doing the best that they can. That's something that, like, I don't know, maybe some of you have heard of the Four Agreements. But that's one of the things that they say is like, you know, don't take anything personally and always do your best. There's two more, but those are the ones that this made me think of is like, remember that everyone is doing their best, okay? And some days their best isn't as good as the day before or the day or the next day. But as long as you try to do your best every day, that's all that matters. And in that, you have to have compassion and understand that others are trying their best as well, okay? And another thing I always say is like, assume positive intentions. That's something that can really help your mindset with things is like, assume that whatever someone is doing, that they're doing it with positive intentions and try to take it as that instead of being like offended or um, upset or aggravated by someone else's actions. Just try to understand that they're doing their best. They probably have their reasons for doing what they do, and to assume positive intentions no matter what it is, okay? So let's move on and pull from the Abundance, the Angels of Abundance deck here. Let's see what message they have for you this week, Virgo. Oh, okay. Focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention that they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Okay, that's a good message here, kind of with what we're saying in here is like, you need a reality check. You need clarity, and you need to really focus on what is going to nurture your needs and nurture what you're trying to accomplish in life, okay? We're going to close out with a card from the Law of Attraction deck here. Let's see what message we have for you. So you got the number 46. We are each responsible for the thoughts we think. When you are in alignment with your who you really are, you cannot help but uplift those with whom you come into contact. Your value to those around you hinges upon hinges upon only one thing, your personal alignment with Source. And the only thing you have to give another is an example of that alignment, which others may observe, then desire, and then work to achieve. But you cannot give it to them. Everyone is responsible for the thoughts that they think and the things that they choose as their objects of attention. Okay? That was kind of making me think again of this Three of Cups and this Five of Swords. Like, you're responsible for the thoughts you think, okay? So you can surround yourself with others that inspire you and look up to Source for guidance and like that infinite card that we had come out as well, about being limitless and timeless and looking towards the universe and, connecting with that infinite potential and wisdom. Okay. You can be stuck in this self-sabotaging mode where you're just not doing good, not feeling good. The thoughts are overwhelming. You are, just really not doing good. Or you can choose to be a light and surround yourself with others who are lights and look up towards Source for inspiration and guidance and that infinite wisdom. Okay? So that's what I have for you this week, Virgo. If the message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you, and I will see you next week. Bye.